Hello everybody, I'm Daniel from Foreigner BG and we are again in Bites and History with our friend Chef Hugo. How are you, Chef?
Guys, welcome Daniel. How are you?
Fantastic.
Excellent. Today we are at the Culinary Institute inside the Varna University of Management here in beautiful Varna. And what are we doing today, Daniel?
We're doing breakfast.
Yes, we have a
Banitsa.
Banitsa. So what is Banitsa? Banitsa is a breakfast item that you have everywhere around Bulgaria. There's different flavors. There are some, the classic one is with yogurt and then sirene, eggs together.
Yes.
But you can find it with this plus spinach. You can find it also with mushrooms or with meat. You can have it salty, savory. You can have. There's a million ways to do it, and this is typical of the Balkans. Many countries have their own versions.
Okay.
In Greece, they have spanakopita with
Say it again.
Spanakopita.
Very good. Very good.
They have the burek in Turkey. They have the burek also in Morocco. So it's quite similar to all the countries. But the main ingredient from this is filo dough. This is commercial one that I've already made.
It takes how long it takes to reach
it takes
that?
so long to do it. It takes a while to make the dough. The dough itself is fast to make, but then you have to let it rest and then extend it and then work it. That takes a while. To save time, we use commercial. Most people do this nowadays. So what we have to do is simple. Then you're gonna help me. We have some cheese which you've crumbled. We have to crumble more cheese.
All right.
We also have to break the eggs. If you give me the bowl, I will show you a trick.
Show me how to break the eggs.
A mistake that most people do is that they're going to break the egg on the side of the bowl over here.
Yeah.
And as you do this, you say yes, but when you break it, this is your egg, right?
Yeah.
If you break on the side, it goes in it like this. This goes inside, like this, and your yolk is here. There's a big chance of you breaking the yolks this way.
It's a problem to break the yolk?
Well, in this case, not, because you're going to mix everything.
Okay.
But sometimes you don't want to break. So what we do here in the kitchen is we go on a flat surface.
What about salmonella and raw eggs? I'm always worried about that.
We wash the eggs before in here. All the eggs with them are washed. Some countries
wash the eggs?
Yeah. Some countries you're gonna have eggs already washed. Commercially, they're gonna sell the eggs already washed. Some other countries sell you the eggs as they are.
And what about Bulgaria? They're washed?
They're partially washed, but you gotta wash them anyway.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, one of the laws for the hygiene in the kitchen, you have to have a fridge for unwashed eggs and a fridge for washed eggs. Eggs over here. We have some yogurt also, Bulgarian yogurt. How is it called again?
Lactobacillus bulgaricus.
I'm going to put a tablespoon of vegetable oil, about 15 mils. Daniel's going to crumble the cheese while I mix this.
Alright, how to crumble it? Just
in your hands like this.
really.
You don't want to have big chunks. You could use gloves if you want.
Yes, I could use it. But I washed my hands already.
He washed his hands before. So
Yes,
for the
always.
hand wash patrol over here,
Always.
he washed his. We always wash our hands.
We're in a kitchen. You are professional. You don't let me do whatever I want. I have to follow the rules.
We're trying.
Right.
And I put a little bit of carbonated water, soda water in it.
Why?
Because this is going to give a nice freshness with it, and it's going to help to make it lighter as you do. Some people are going to use also some baking soda in it because of the acidity in the baking soda.
All right,
so this is going to go inside over here.
Oh, let's do it.
Like this. All right, so we have a nice thick sludge.
How do you call that?
It's a sludge. Well, it's not a really professional term, but it's a sludge. That's what we do. Okay?
What? We put salt, pepper on it?
No salt in it because the cheese is already salted. So the filo dough here, the one used to make baklava in Turkey. They make baklava also in Bulgaria. They make it in many different countries. Egypt.
Baklava or baklava?
Baklava. This, it's really thin. You see how it is over
Yeah,
here? Okay.
it's like a paper.
Yeah. We have some melted butter over here. A little bit of oil. Again, sunflower seed oil in it. Just a little bit. So in the kitchen here I have molds where you can remove the bottom, quiche molds. Alright, so you're gonna brush the molds like this. You're generous with the butter.
This is, what is the reason that we put this? To don't stick the...
So it's gonna help the dough not to stick that much. There are many ways to make the banitsa. You can make it round like we're gonna do. You're gonna roll everything and you make cylinders and you roll it like this.
Yes.
Some make it in length like this. Some would just layer it also. If you have a regular mold, you can just layer everything as you want. First time I had this, I was like, it took me a while to enjoy it. but then I actually like it. One important thing when you work with filo dough, people are gonna paint like this, but if you do like this,
what happens?
What's gonna happen is that sometimes the border might come and you wrinkle it. So what I was taught in culinary school is to start from the center always.
To the sides.
To the side always. Right, so you put one more layer like this here.
You don't put nothing in between?
No, the first two have nothing in between because you want them to be crispy when you bake. So you have one, butter, a little bit of oil, and then another one, and then butter and oil on top of this one. Okay? We're gonna come here and we're gonna, if you have a chance to go see in small villages where they make the Banitsa, it's absolutely amazing. You see this old guy, this old lady always doing it, and they bang them. They go fast. They make the dough from scratch, and they make the whole thing. It's really fast. It's really amazing. And it's best when you have it fresh. And then what we're gonna do now, we're gonna flip it around like this. Okay. We're gonna butter this side also.
I'm getting worried, Hugo. That you're gonna make it
you're gonna finish this one. I'll show you.
It's gonna be my fault.
I know, I'm just starting this and then we're gonna finish because I have to do two more like this. A tablespoon in here, like this.
This
here.
is not a tablespoon.
But it's liquid.
Where to put it on the middle?
Put it here, not in the middle, on the bottom. We need a bit more, than this.
Of our mix of yogurt, eggs, sirene, and a little bit of soda water. Okay. And we do like a
a roll.
Pancake.
No, not a pancake. You do a roll, a tube. Okay.
Yeah. We tube the pancakes in Chile. Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna make one more like this. Once you have this now, okay, then you start by
rolling it.
Rolling the first one
Small,
like this.
Slowly to catch.
Okay. And it's gonna go in the middle here. Okay.
And
then the second one, we're gonna roll one more around. So we'll do about maybe 2.5 per. And then once they're rolled like this all together, what we do is we're gonna paint some more of this, and then in the oven.
All right, let's do it.
So all right.
It's a little bit messy to do Banitsa Hugo. It's not like I was expecting.
Cooking is fun. You get your hands dirty.
We have this. What I should do?
This because it's thinner here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come and you're gonna pinch it here like that. Okay.
I'll start to roll.
And you roll around like this. We have one more.
Looks good. This Banitsa, it will taste better than commercial Banitsa that I buy in the street. What do you think?
Yeah, because you made it.
Yeah, but I made things that don't taste that way. You know? Well, that is not guaranteed.
To be honest, Daniel, we have really simple taste. The chefs, we don't go for crazy. We like to do fancy stuff, but we like to eat simple stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, pizza, street. I like street food. I'm a big street food person. Most of the chefs are street food people also.
Street food?
Street food.
Street food. Street food is amazing, you know.
That's the best thing in the world because that's what people really eat.
I like street food.
I'll give you a tip. Don't put too much toward the edge because when you roll, that's when it squirts out. So you want to leave maybe like 2 fingers.
Okay.
Okay.
Not like that.
Yeah.
It's good that you told me after.
Yeah.
Thank you.
On the third one. On the last one. That's about, I don't know,
two portions.
Two portions, maybe 3 if you don't eat too much in the morning, because you have this with Boza, which we have also normally.
Yeah.
It's a fermented drink. I don't really like it. It's something that I tried. I tried to like Boza, but it's something that I cannot seem to like.
It takes a while to get used.
It takes more than 5 years apparently.
Yeah, but how many times you tried in these 5 years?
5 or 6, 7 times.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna put a little bit of butter on it like this.
Do we have to let it rest or something like that, or go
No,
straight
it's
to
good
the
to
oven?
go. And then we have some leftover mix over there. So I'm going to give you some of the
Yes,
things
sir.
that we have.
How long we gonna bake it, Hugo?
That's, we're going to bake it at 195 degrees. Okay, 195. For about, we're going to start with about 8 to 10 minutes to see how it is.
But it's something that is quick to be done.
Yeah. All right.
We go to the oven now?
Now we'll go to the oven. We're doing princesas now.
Princesa.
We have gloves because we're using raw meat. So we have some eggs.
Which meat we have here?
This is pork and beef. 60% pork, 40% beef.
Why they do like that in Bulgaria? Why is
Because they have
60-40?
Because they have a lot of pork. It's a pork culture. The main meat here is pork. We have the eggs, which we break. We're going to have some chubritsa in this. So you go and you mix this.
With the hand?
With the hands. Because you have your gloves. Just go and...
Like a hamburger mix.
Yeah, basically. Okay. And here we have some chubritsa.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we put too much eggs on this.
No. It has to be liquid. You'll see why at the end.
Really? I never...
You don't want to make a burger. That's not what you want to have.
Okay.
You're going to take this and you're going to put it on top of the bread afterwards. So it has to be creamy, soft. Melted butter that I want to waste. Okay. So you're going to come in. Again, I've seen people do this without the butter. I like it because the butter gives a nice... Butter is good for you, basically. Bad for your health. Well, it's bad for your waist size. It's good for your health.
This is the consistency that we are looking for, Hugo?
Yeah, exactly. You wanted that liquid on purpose. That's exactly what you want to have. And when we put it in the oven, our banitsa is about ready, actually. This was a bit faster. Our banitsa is ready. You see, we have 1 minute left on the counter. Okay.
It was 9, then it's 8 minutes.
It was about 8 minutes. I am going to cover it because the top is about to caramelize nicely. So I'm going to cover it with some foil just to give it a few more seconds of cooking. Okay. Just to have it well, because if I don't cover it, the top is going to burn. Okay. So now using a spoon, you're going to spread some, about
less, like 1 spoon.
A little bit less. You can make them a bit less. That's a heavy one. That's a thick, charged one.
That's for me.
Okay. All right. 3/4 of a spoon. That's good. Okay. And you come and you try and spread it all around. Okay. Exactly. That's exactly what you want to have. Yeah. This is good. Now we have a lot of meat here. We could do easily another 10 or 12 of those. There's cheese on your right.
Okay, I forgot about the cheese.
Yeah, cheese goes on top.
It's not better to put it into to get cooked and at the end to put the cheese on top?
You could, but it's again, you're not doing a pizza right now. You're not gonna go with a lot of cheese on it. You're gonna go with about that much cheese.
problem.
That's our oven.
That's the oven talking to us.
That's our oven talking to us about the banitsa, which I will bring.
Looking good.
So that's okay. You don't want to have too much. Again, you're not doing a pizza. You just want to have some cheese.
But people don't put that much cheese in a pizza.
Oh, you should. Cheese is good.
I like cheese. You know, I love cheese.
You can do with. You can do without.
I love. This is Bulgarian cheese or kashkaval.
When you buy Bulgarian bread, I'm sure as you've done, there's always a piece of the bread that is uncut. Have you noticed this?
Yeah, some people complain and say, why they don't cut them all?
This is because then you can use this bread to soak up the juice and the sauces.
Tell me, Hugo, or not tell me. Tell the people what happened with the contest that...
I won't tell you who the winner is because that's coming in the next few days, but we had an amazing response, guys. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Mnogo blagodaria.
How many people participate?
We had about... No, not about. We had over 15 participants in it.
That's amazing. I thought that there will be less.
Daniel was one of the judges.
Yeah, I saw all the videos.
So
I had fun.
It was fun. There's some amazing recipes.
Yeah.
Kids, thank you very much. I really appreciate your enthusiasm and your your willingness to try something new and showcase yourself in this. So I'm going to repeat further on.
Yeah.
The results will come out in the next few days. They're already done, but we have to wait for some details from the school to make it happen. And then we're going to publish them, and the winner will be notified on time. And then we're going to start the September intake with those people. Obviously, they all choose to come.
You know what pick up my attention about the videos. I know how people say, see, it's a contest, there is going to be a video, you can do it. People say, I want to do it. But it's a big difference, like to say one day, I want to do it,
Then to
really do it.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference, and that you have more than 50 people participating, I think it's a great achievement.
Especially at this time of the year. So more cheese, let's put more cheese. Let's do half with cheese, half without, okay? Do a cat sign. Let's do one more with the cheese, okay? You could put paprika if you want on top of this. You could put many things, but like this, okay? This is with and without the cheese, all right? This goes in the oven. Camera will follow me to the oven over here. Okay. Again, the same temp, 185. Okay.
How long?
We'll go for this let's go with 7 minutes to start with. Okay. And then we're going to adjust. While this bakes, we're going to go for our mish mash.
Mish mash.
Mish mash.
I never tried. What is mish mash?
Mish mash is it's eggs cooked with typical vegetables of Bulgaria. So we have the tomatoes, we have the peppers, which we'll roast in the shushkopek in a few seconds. We have sirene, some onions, and some wild garlic, and some chopped parsley.
Wild garlic?
Yeah.
What is the difference with regular garlic?
This one is a bit sweeter in taste. You buy commercial garlic, it's been blanched before, so it's white. And they use chemicals and abrasives to blanch it. The mish mash, funny because back home in Montreal, there was a guy doing mish mash many years ago. It was exactly this. I didn't know it was Bulgarian. The thing is, the guy was amazing because he would give food to homeless people. He would do this for homeless people, you know.
Was the guy Bulgarian?
I think so. I think so. I have to read more about it. I saw this and while researching this, that's where I found it.
Start
with the shushkopek.
Shushkopek, my favorite.
All right. So we have our peppers. Pepper, come around us. Okay.
This is the dangerous part of the day.
Go and have a picture inside. You're going to see how hot it is. It's been rolling for a while now.
Look how it is.
So we'll just drop our peppers in it. I'm going to go 3 at a time. While this goes, I am going to chop some of my vegetables.
How long we're going to leave it in the shushkopek?
Shushkopek in about 4 or 5 minutes. We're going to check. All right. So we need diced tomato. Okay. So we're going to come and remove.
This is a nice tomato that you got.
Yeah, these are heirloom tomatoes. This is Bulgarian tomatoes. We start
From where do you get your tomatoes in Varna?
It depends. If it's for the school, if it's for work, I have to go to the Big M because I need to have a company with invoices, right? For business purpose.
Yes.
But if it's for me, I go to the market here. There's a market nearby, and I just get all my vegetables. I get it from there.
Okay.
I'll show you a trick I learned while I was in Mexico to make dices.
What is the trick?
The trick is this. Everything is held by the base. You don't cut all the way through.
Yes.
Okay. And then what you do is you flip it 90 degrees like this.
And you get nice,
you
even
get a good size dice like this, and it's faster to do. Check the peppers, they should be ready.
Alright, this is not... Alright, let's see our peppers. Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
So we have a bowl with cling film, so what we do is they go in like this. Alright, one thing, you want to have a dry rag when you go to the oven, because if you have a wet rag, it's going to conduct the heat faster. So if I go with this and I grab it, I'll feel the heat, I'm going to burn myself. So you never have a wet rag for oven, you always have a dry one. Okay? That's our princesas over here.
Nice.
Have one, you can have one right now.
You doubt it?
Have one right now, have this one, it's a tiny one.
I want this one. This one is the chosen one. Should I blow it a little bit?
No.
Mmm.
Is it good?
Very good. Very good. Very tasty.
All right. So we have some extra cuts over here. I keep to make stocks and sauces. The garlic, I just crushed it basically like this. Okay. And my knife, I just chop it. I don't want to have big chunks, so I'll show you. You remember we could peel it? Like with the two balls that we did earlier?
Yes, I remember.
In this case, I'm not going to peel it. It's just the clove already done. But
you're not going to peel it that because they are fresh? It's like fresh garlic?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want a full onion because that's too much. So I'm going to use only...
How many eggs we want to use?
I'm going to use 6 eggs.
6 eggs?
6 eggs.
That should be like for how many people?
If it's you and me, it's just for us. If it's for regular people, depending what you have also with this. Because, you know, if you have this with the Banitsa, I would say count 1 egg per person.
How many eggs you have when you do, for example, scrambled eggs for you for breakfast?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, but scrambled eggs are tiny, man. There's not much.
Yeah. But when I was a kid, you know, my father used to have 2 scrambled eggs. You know, the size. One day you should... the evolution of the portions, how much they change.
I was going to say this, man. We eat more than our parents used to eat.
Way more.
We're fatter also.
Yeah.
We're fatter also. If you see the waistline in many countries, it has changed, and people are fatter because the portions have doubled or tripled. You know. All right, so we're going to peel the peppers. Okay. You see how the skin comes off easily.
Yes, sir.
That wants it a bit longer than I want to because you see how because there's a small pepper, so we've burned a lot of it. You want to be careful. That was my mistake. This here, and I am simply going to chop it. I leave the seeds in this one because there was not much left. Okay. If there were too many seeds in it, I'm going to remove them. You see how easy it peels?
Very easy.
A few seeds are not going to kill me.
No.
Now when we cook this, we're going to start with the onion first. We're going to sweat the onion. And
we're going to sweat the onion.
That means low heat. You don't want to burn it. You don't want to burn the onion.
Should we put some
oil? Put the oil already. So
we are in 3.
Yeah.
How much oil should I put? Is that
about 50 mils, 3 tablespoons.
1, 2, 3. Before
you warm your pan first, and then you warm the oil. Because most people cook everything at once, and then it's cold, so it doesn't cook. It doesn't give you a nice result. So you want to have a warm pan, and then you put the oil, and you gotta wait a few seconds, and then you start with the onions. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Cooking is a game of patience, which is really difficult for me sometimes.
For you?
Yeah.
But I see you are patient.
Ask my students.
You peel the pepper, you remove the seeds. I would never do that, you know.
This is the steps that have to be done. This is like what needs to be done. If you ask my students how patient I am, you'll get a different result. Yeah.
Who is helping us today?
Today is Fadi from Egypt, because Eric is at work now. Eric, thank you for the previous week. We help you. We miss you. We like Fadi also, don't worry about it. Fadi is one of my students. He's one of my wonder students, studying now in the business management.
Business management?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have at Varna University of Management, where we are today, thank you, Voom, we have more than just cooking. We don't have just cooking only. We have many more classes.
I know that. I know that. Which classes do you have?
We offer a Bulgarian and a British bachelor's degree in culinary arts at Kai over here. But we also have a master's in business. We also have we offer bachelor's in business, hotel management, tourism. IT system. We have this. So we have many. We also offer MBAs for different programs. So the best thing is go see on vum.bg to have information about what we do. All right. So now I'm going to raise the heat a bit because you want to sweat it. Can you hear the noise it makes?
Now, yes.
Okay, that's what you want to have. Okay, you want to sweat everything. All right. While this goes, I'm going to break the eggs. We need 6 eggs for this. I have 5 over here. Figure about 2 eggs per person.
This is getting
Nice.
This is getting dangerous.
Now let's lower the heat a bit. Let's go on like this. All right.
I always have problems with the onions. Sometimes they stay uncooked, sometimes they get a little bit too burned. I don't know what is the deal with onions to cook them.
Well, you don't want to burn them, otherwise you get a bitter taste. You want to have a nice, constant temperature to do this.
Uh-huh.
Because if you have a color on it, they become bitter. So it's not as good as you want it to have.
When I know the onion is ready.
It should be semi-transparent.
Uh-huh.
That's a good sign that it's ready. Okay?
And then I can start to add the other ingredients.
Yeah. So you put the onion first, then you put the garlic. Most people do the opposite. They put the garlic first, and then the garlic burns and becomes bitter. Everything tastes bitter afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Start with the onion.
This is amazing.
Let's say, yeah,
the smell is
smells really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have this. So we have our tomatoes over here.
How many tomatoes there were? 2?
This is 2 big tomatoes that we have. I'm not going to
Okay.
use those,
We're not gonna use them all.
Now I can raise the heat a bit. Go out to 6. I am not salting this too much because I'm using sirene at the end, and the sirene is salty.
You're gonna put sirene?
Sirene, yes.
We have something similar than this, and when I was a kid, my father used to cook for us. You know, my father was not such a cook, but he used to put tomatoes in the pan, tomatoes, a little bit of garlic, and eggs on top, and that was called tomatican.
Tomatican. Eh?
Tomatican. That was my father special.
Most father can cook 2 or 3 dishes really, really good.
Yeah.
My dad used to make Chateaubriand steaks. So
What is that?
Chateaubriand is the center cut of the beef fillet.
Uh-huh.
And he would make thick cut steak about 2 inches, looking about 4 centimeters thick.
Uh-huh.
Pound them a bit, crack pepper, sea salt, and he would just cook it like this with a can of creamed mushroom soup.
Was good?
That was so good.
Your father was not a cook or something?
No, my father was a university teacher, and then he was a manager for schools. All right, so we have this. It is just, camera can pan in a bit to see that it is juicy. This is really, really nice and juicy and thick.
It's super.
Okay, now we're gonna put our eggs in it. Okay, we just pour the egg. Now you're gonna mix everything together. Mix it all. While he does this, I have some sirene. I'm gonna crumble over here. And again, there's no salt in it. If you've seen so far, there's no salt. Okay.
Today the salt is nowhere.
Quite light because we're using sirene, which is salty. You want to lower the heat a bit on this. You put on 4.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine like this, and then mix it. Otherwise, you're gonna start to
burn.
Okay.
What we're looking for to remove the humidity.
You want to
evaporate a little bit?
Creamy consistency. You want something creamy. You want something which is light. You don't want a soup, so we have to cook it a bit more to remove that bit of the humidity. All right, so this is almost ready. You see how thick it is now? It's less of a soup. Okay, it's more of a creamy texture.
It's very creamy, yes.
Okay. And now we're gonna simply, all our cheese goes in it. Just mix it.
We continue mixing it for
about a minute. Right?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cut the heat.
It's like to make the cheese warm.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
And we have our Mish Mash.
Mish Mash.
Mish Mash. Nice name. I like that name. And it smells so good. Have fun with Banitsa, Mish Mash. It's good that I didn't have breakfast today.
Again, I'm sure that your mom or your grandma, your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your dad makes it better than I do. I'm not a Bulgarian. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what they cook here in Bulgaria. That's it. That's the whole idea with this.
That's the whole idea, and also to promote Bulgarian cuisine for people that is not from Bulgaria.
Yeah.
This can be seen from all around the world, and people have an idea. I have an aunt that lives in Boston, and she said that she's gonna prepare lutenica.
There you go. There you go.
That was very fun. Tia Rosana. Greetings from Bulgaria.
People don't have an idea what Bulgaria is. They don't know. You tell them Bulgaria, they have a wrong idea of it. And the people are amazingly nice here. People are so nice. The food is amazing. The food, the variety. Summer is, you go to the market. We should film at the market one day, you and I.
We have to go. We have to go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
This week, let's take a morning at the market, you and I.
Let's do a morning. That is gonna be good, man. That is gonna be good.
So many nice products. Peaches are coming in right now. Apricots are coming in. There's so many good things happening. We have strawberries. Cherries are coming out these days, and they're everywhere. And we have a nice Bulgarian summer that's lining up also. So
we start to see the cherries.
Yes.
Cherries.
Yes. Everything is cooked. Everything is done. We have our eggs, mish mash, over here in a small plate. So we're gonna plate everything. We have our princesa. So you can have the whole thing by one person, but I cut it in half like this. It looks fancier.
Yes, sir.
So our banitsa, something I want to show. The advantage of this mold is that you can remove it like this. It's for a quiche. So the bottom plate stays there, so you don't have a problem. Okay. And then we're going to slide it off. Okay.
But Hugo, it's not that I don't believe you that it's good, but somebody have to really prove to the audience that it's not.
But let hear this out. Listen to this.
Okay. Sounds good.
You hear the crunch at the end.
Yes, sir.
But this is your banitsa over here, so there you go.
Let's give it a try. Amazing. What about the Boza?
Oh yeah. I have something that I want to share. Let me get it. Cut here. Let me get it. So that's the end of this week. We have our Bulgarian breakfast with the Boza.
Boza.
Which is a fermented wheat beverage that they have. Something I cannot get used to. But it's typical to have the banitsa with the Boza together.
Exactly. It's like a coffee and toast. Banitsa, Boza.
It's not Bailey's, by the way.
First, to thanks to Chef Hugo, as usual, for his amazing food, for sharing his skills and sharing with us all his secrets. Thank you very much, Chef.
You're welcome.
Thank you to Kai, Culinary Arts Institute Varna, for allowing us to be here.
In the kitchen. Thank you to the Varna University of Management VUM, which Kai is a part of, letting us being here and supplying us with installation. Daniel, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Guys, thank you very much. Have a great day. Enjoy it.
Cheers.
Na zdravie. Like this? Well,
yes, sir.
Alcohol, but cheers, guys. Na zdravie. Salud. Enjoy it.
Enjoy. Alright guys, don't forget, Varna Food and Wine First. Tell us about Hugo.
Yes, this is a festival about food and wine from Bulgaria, happening from the 6th, 7th and 8th of July in Moonlight Bar by the beach. You can see on the website of the Food and Wine Fest, the chef Vlado from Moonlight is cooking on the 6th. We are doing dinner on the 7th, and I have some of my ex-students from Enkapan and from getting together on the 8th, doing a dinner also. It's 35 leva per person for a 4-course meal. There is to promote Bulgarian food, Bulgarian cuisine, with everyday ingredients to see how much more you can transform them and make amazing food. We have amazing chefs working in those 3 days. Ours, of course, but Vlado before, great, amazing chef.
You gonna be there?
I'm going to be there.
Alright, then see you there.
And there's wine to be had on the 2nd floor. You can taste all the wine from Bulgaria that day, so it's worth it.
Alright, call me.
I'll call you. You'll be at dinner. I'll organize it. See you guys.
Thank you very much.